Where were you at that time?
Here, Carl can vouch for me. I was having a beer with him.
It's true. It's true.
Captain,
Forgive me, Master, but I don't have time right now.
I know what happened. I saw the corpse. I came because I managed to detain a pauper who was behaving suspiciously near the crime scene. Your men are guarding him outside.
Off with you.
He was wiping blood from this dagger.
A strange blade. I've never seen any of its ilk.
Nor have I. That is why we must approach this case with due diligence. Especially because the murder bears the marks for a ritualistic killing.
Ritualistic?
The victim's kidneys were removed.
How horrid.
That's not all. The suspect was wearing a coat like those worn by the Cardinal's soldiers.
A pauper? How is that possible?
I assure you that a thorough interrogation will help us determine the facts. I would like to conduct it personally, preferably in a place that's meant for such purpose.
As you wish, Master. I shall lock the suspect in the dungeons.
One more thing, Captain. I came to the defense of a lady named Liliana today. We were assaulted by robbers in an alley.
The commander of His Eminence's soldiers informed me about the incident. He failed to mention Liliana, though. Odd. Residents of Königstein know the girl serves the Cardinal. They also know that His Eminence doesn't tolerate attacks on his people.
Attend to this pauper, Captain. I wish to talk to Master Manadine in private.
Is something wrong with you?
It's just garlic. My stomach doesn't agree with it, and the innkeeper uses rather excessive amounts of it. Ooh. Luckily, the wine provides a measure of relief. Sit down, please. I would like to talk about the task that brought you here, Master. Do you really believe there's a vampire hiding in town? It's absurd. There hasn't been a vampire attack recorded around here for nearly a century. I would know if it were otherwise.
I assure you that I wouldn't have been dispatched to Königstein if there weren't grounds for it.
Preposterous. I believe the Holy Office should look into a different matter. Strange events have been taking place here for some time now.
Meaning?
For years now, the town's been the setting for a dispute between the Cardinal, whom the have-nots hate, and the universally adored Countess Isabella. The harlot's murder may be a part of that conflict, as could be the assault on Liliana. I have my suspicions, but no concrete proof. I know that the Cardinal keeps his secrets in an office that only his monks can access. I've also managed to ascertain that there's a secret chamber at the Countess's palace. My spies were not able to infiltrate it, but you, Master, you just might. Should you accomplish it, the truth would be revealed.
What truth?
As I have already said, all I have are suspicions, but the inn is not a good place to talk about this. These walls have ears. I must leave town today, so let us meet at the City Hall in 2 days' time. By then, you'll have become acquainted with the case. If you decide I'm right, I'll introduce you to my Persian and tell you everything I've managed to find out so far.
You're Persian?
Yes, my Persian. The only one I trust. What say you, Master?
This is not why I came here. But all right. Perhaps we'll catch two birds with one stone.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Your station as Inquisitor should guarantee your safety, but proceed cautiously nonetheless. Just in case, I'll announce that you're helping the Captain catch the Harlot's killer. It will explain your interest in the case. See you in 2 days, Master Matadine.
Nothing is an accident. If God put the mayor in my path, then he suddenly had an important reason for it. Maybe that will lead me to the vampire. Did you do as I asked?
Sure did. I'll be back in the morning to collect the silver angel you promised me.
I'm happy to have you under my roof, Master. The servant girl will get your room ready.
First tolling of the bells. Time to go meet the Cardinal.
Light the votive candle.
Lord Father, protect me from sin, so that I may cast the first stone.
Praise his Offer, please, and be grateful for the gifts.
Odd.
Master Matadine, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
I serve at your pleasure, Your Eminence.
I see that you do not lack good manners and humility. They are praiseworthy virtues.
One must know one's place in line.
That is true. I received notice of your coming to Königstein, the Holy Office and a letter. They spoke highly of you, and I see it was not idle praise.
I am but a simple Inquisitor, striving to execute the Lord's will.
Meek and modest. You surprise me, Master Matadine. I heard about the unfortunate incident with the bandits. I'm pleased my soldiers arrived in time. I presume you will not suffer any more unpleasantness. But God helps those who help themselves. I venture you don't carry shearskin, or you would have used it. After all, there is no better weapon for fighting in the town's narrow alleys. Please accept this as a gift, then.
You possess shearskin, Your Eminence. It was my belief that only Inquisitors were allowed to use it.
Well, not only, as you can see. It was the Pope himself who gifted it to me years ago. I don't have much of it, but I will share what little I have with my brother in faith.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Let me introduce you to my friend Ingvar.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Inquisitor. I am Königstein's chief herbalist and medic. I am at your service, should you have need of me. For now, however, do satisfy the local custom and pick a card. We ask this of every person meeting His Eminence for the first time. It is our way of verifying that they don't bear us any ill will.
Verifying? In what way exactly?
I know what you're thinking, Master Matadine, but you are mistaken. It is not witchcraft. It is the deck of Saint Timerius, whose sepulchre can be found in the cathedral. I entrusted this artifact to the Venerable Ingvar. The cards reveal the truth about people. They're ordinary in appearance, but once a person reaches out for one, the image painted on it immediately changes to reveal their true nature. Try and see for yourself.
Well, as long as they're the cards of a saint.
Carte blanche. Intriguing.
I must get back to the clinic. Until we meet again, Master Matadine. Soon, I hope.
Damn beggars. Get rid of them. Let's go, Master Matadine. I will show you around the cathedral.
The pleasant aroma of incense. How it differs from the stench of the street.
I brought it here from the Holy Land.
Has your eminence ever laid eyes on a dagger such as this? It was found at the scene of the crime.
Sadly, I have not. But I will gladly take it and ascertain its origin.
I am sorry, Your Eminence, but I cannot give it to you. It is the murder weapon that could have been used to perform a forbidden ritual. I will need it during my investigation.
Does your eminence know anything about the vampire hiding in town?
Regrettably, I cannot assist you in this matter. If I knew anything, I would have reported it to the Holy Office. I did hear the common folk in the harbor blabber about bloodsuckers, but I'm certain they were referring to the nobility. That is their name for us, isn't it?
Does the name Reuchlin mean anything to you, Your Eminence? Johannes Reuchlin?
Of course. He was the predecessor of our medic, the Venerable Ingvar. He died suddenly a year ago, so he couldn't have murdered the courtesan.
A harlot was murdered today near the Frisky Mermaid Inn. The manner in which the deed was done is reminiscent of a ritual, which is why the mayor asked for my help in capturing the perpetrator. A witness saw a suspicious person in a red coat, like those worn by your eminence's soldiers.
If you are suggesting that one of my men did it, you are mistaken. They're good Christians. I am convinced of their innocence. The harlot must have gotten on someone's bad side. Likely a competitor whom she'd been poaching customers from. They, too, like to don themselves in crimson, defiling the Cardinal colors.
There's much talk in town about the Countess. It was my impression that the common folk adore her. I heard rumors that Your Eminence has been in conflict with her.
Isabella has been working to undermine my authority for many years. It wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that she was behind the harlot's murder. You should look into her dealings, Master Matadine. I know that Isabella has an interest in strange items, such as the dagger you found at the crime scene. Who knows? Maybe she uses them to perform pagan rites. You said yourself that the murder was ritualistic.
Will Your Eminence allow me to avail myself of the library's resources? Sometimes the matters that come to light in the course of an investigation merit a thorough analysis.
Naturally. I shall instruct the monks to give you access to anything you need. Will you stay for Mass, Master?
Apologies, Your Eminence, but we Inquisitors prefer to pray in silence and solitude. It is how God allows us to see the truth.
Yes, I heard about that. We simple clergymen should learn that from you. Where then do you plan on praying today?
In the town dungeons. Before I do, however, I shall interrogate the suspect who's been detained at the crime scene.
I won't keep you from your duties then, Master.
remorseless, Mary. Grant me the gift of sternness that I may never mete out punishment in moderation. Father, protect me from sin, so that I may cast the first stone. Are you teaching him commands?
He already knows all of them. He's very smart. Once he comes back, say give it. He'll obey, you'll see.
Give it. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Are you going to the inn?
No. I have to stop by the dungeons first.
I go there a lot. The innkeeper gives me food to bring to the executioner, and I get a hot meal in return. I'm going there tonight too, but a bit later. Come on, I'll show you the way. I know the best shortcut. Inquisitor. You sure are hopeless. This way, Inquisitor. It's the shortest way to the dungeons.
I will never pay you for all these favors, Scamp.
This one is for free.
Thank you for not ripping me off.
Quickly, Inquisitor. I don't have all day.
What else are you gonna do?
I'm a very busy person.
No doubt. Well then, after you. Thanks, Scamp. I'll manage on my own from here.
Welcome, Master Inquisitor.
In which cell is the prostitute's murder suspect being held?
You'll have to ask Executioner Roland. He's in charge around here. You'll likely find him in the torture chamber.
Fear, blood, excrement, and death. All dungeons stink the same. By the Lord's sword, Roland put on the costume of the Merry Executioner. He even put on the mask.
Mortimer is stopping by. The costume's sure to catch his eye. I put it on. I climbed inside. But my true nature I won't hide. All I wanted was to see what the Tianan man had felt when at dawn he donned this pelt. Now I know of his past glory. 'Cause the mask told me the story. The reason for his state of merry was the mask he kept on wearing. It puts rhymes right in your noggin. Gives ideas about some flogging. How to make your victim hurt. Where to poke to make him squirt. You'll be having so much fun. You won't even miss the sun. Wait a moment. Wait a... spell. Something brought him to this hell. If you're here to spill some guts,